Hey guys, how are you today? This is Katie with Life Mundane and welcome back to my channel. Today I am hoping to give you guys a little bit of insight into our family life and maybe even a little laugh as we tackle this collaboration of Homeschool Mom Funny Confessions hosted by the Ingrid Chronicles. So let's get started. Question number one, if you had 25 hours a day, everyone else still only had 24, what would you do with your extra hour? So my husband said he would sleep, but for me, I would probably be uber productive. I mean, if I knew I had an extra hour that nobody else was awake, so I had uninterrupted time, I'd probably spend it either filming or answering email. I don't know exactly what I do. It's very boring, but I probably would use it being productive. Cleaning my house, because if I clean my house, it doesn't take me quite an hour and I could sit down and just enjoy it for a little bit. That would probably be what I would do. Yep, clean my house. I'm gonna go with that answer. Question number two, is there a food that you think is really gross, but you make your kids eat it because it's good for them? Not really. My kids actually really love fruits and veggies and things like that. So for the most part, I don't have to force them to eat that. As far as things that I don't like that I make them eat, funny thing, totally random and not necessarily healthy or not healthy, but I have always hated the crust on my bread. Always as a kid. I always picked it off and my mom would say, you need to eat it, and I would. But my mom would always say, you need to eat that. And I would say, but I don't want to eat it. Why do I have to eat it? And she says, well, you know, when you're the mom, you can make rules different. And guess what? I am the mom. So I pick the crust off my bread. Even at over 30 years old, I pick off the crust off my bread, but I do make my kids eat the crust on theirs. And I tell them when they're a mom, when they're an adult, they can do it differently if they want to, but they have to stick with that. Not necessarily healthy, but a weird thing that I do. Number three, what kids show do you wish you could eliminate so that no mom would ever have to watch it again? Okay, so this is hard because my kids watch TV. I mean, it's not like we don't watch TV, but I was trying to figure out. The first thing that popped into my head was Caillou or like Teletubbies, but those are like old school. Like I don't think kids watch those anymore. So I'm trying to think of like the most annoying TV shows now that I would go without. SpongeBob SquarePants, that would probably be up there. I'm thinking that maybe, I'm sure they've made a Baby Shark TV show, right? Like at least the song Baby Shark should be eliminated. That would be a huge blessing to moms everywhere. But I don't know. What would you guys pick? This is a hard one for me. I would love to know what you guys would eliminate. If you could eliminate one annoying kids TV show, what would it be? Number four, do you have a secret fear that you hide from your kids? So no, I don't. I mean, I'm sure I have some fears that I haven't shared with them. But as far as fears go, my biggest fear is the dentist. I have a little bit of actual diagnosed PTSD with the dentist. So I have huge hyperventilation issues. I can't go unless I'm sedated. Whole big thing. So all of my kids know I am petrified of the dentist. There's not really a way for me to hide my fear of the dentist because it is so severe and my issues are so severe, even though I know rationally as an adult there's nothing to be afraid of. But because of it, I was afraid that I was going to be like projecting that onto my kids and then they would become afraid of the dentist. But they actually all love our dentist and we do have a really great dentist. But they actually all love him and they're actually super supportive and they come alongside me. But I just find it's better to be open with your kids unless it's something that is not age appropriate, obviously. We just use it as an opportunity to talk about how God is greater than all our fears and we all have something we're afraid of. And this is what mom's afraid of. Number five, if you were stranded with your kids, what are three items that you would want to have with you? Okay, so this one was a little confusing to me. Stranded, like stranded on an island, like, you know, stranded, then food, water, shelter, of course. Like that just seems kind of obvious. I'm going to answer though, because it's more interesting to answer what would I want if I was stranded like on the side of the road or stranded at, you know, the auto shop or whatever, like stranded at the doctor's office. If I was with my kids and wanted three things to keep us entertained and busy, they would be sketchbooks because my kids love to sketch, guys. I have not a single artistic bone in my body, but they all do. And so I would bring sketchbooks because it can keep them busy for hours. Plus, not only can you sketch things, but you can play games like Hangman or Tic-Tac-Toe. You can do write stories, do Mad Libs, those kinds of things. So sketchbook would definitely be one of the items. The second item would probably be my phone. I know that doesn't sound very original or very homeschool momish, but my phone has all our audiobooks, all of our music. I can stream TV shows from there. I can take video. I can do whatever. So I probably would grab my phone. And also then I could call somebody to get me out of whatever stranded situation I'm in. And then the third thing would probably be, snacks. Snacks. If you are ever stranded with kids, whether it is for 5 minutes or for 55 minutes or for 55 years, food is always going to be helpful. Number 6, if there was one mom duty that you didn't have to do anymore, what would it be and why? Potty training. And I don't think I need to answer the why because everybody knows that potty training is the worst. Guys, 6 kids, I have 2 left to potty train. I cannot wait. I'm counting down the days and kind of hoping they just figure it out on their own because, yeah, I don't know. I've had not so great potty training experiences. Let me know what you guys' potty training situation has been, but not my favorite thing. Would definitely do away with that. Number 7, was there something your parents did when you were a kid that you swore you would never do? Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of things that I swore I would never do, and there are some that I definitely haven't done, but the one that I swear I would never do, that I have so much sympathy for my mom now, and I've already apologized to her about it, is my mom would go nuts when we would walk around the house in our blankets, like our comforters or our blankies or whatever. And I'm not talking like toddlers. I'm talking like 8, 9, 10, older. And we would all wrap up in our comforters and we come to the table to do school in our blankets. And she was like, go put your blankets back on your bed. And I always swore I would never worry about that. Mom, why is that such a big deal? Oh my goodness, it drives me crazy. So Mom, I'm just going to say it again. I'm so sorry that I said that. And I get it. I really, really do get it. And kids, put your blankets back in your room. Question number 8. What's your favorite movie and what character would you be in that movie? Okay, so that's a little hard. I'm not a big movie person, actually. I'm more of a TV show person. Small snippet, I don't know, short attention span, I don't know why, but I'm more of a TV show person. I'm kind of addicted to Gilmore Girls. I would most definitely be Lorelai. 100%. And so, yeah, that would be my TV show. As far as a movie, though, I don't know. I'm sure I have a favorite movie. I just can't think of one off the top of my head. Number 9, what is your favorite thing to spend money on? School supplies and office organizational things. I've been like that since I was a little kid. Like, ask my parents on my birthday shopping list, Christmas list, whatever, I would always have like organizational supplies or school supplies. And it's who I am. I just love it. So when I was editing this video, I realized it cut off question number 10. So I'm coming back to refilm that part. Question number 10 is, what is one of your biggest pet peeves? Well, we've already talked about potty training and rolling around in blankets. So if it came down to my biggest pet peeve beyond that, I would say the excess noise in my house, okay? So just so you know, I'm an auditory processor, so extra noise can be overwhelming because it interrupts my processing, right? And I know where my kids get it from because my husband does the same thing, guys. He really does. But they have this need to make noise all the time, especially when they're doing school. They love to tap their fingers or tap the pencil against the table or whatever it is, but they love to just make noise. And the thing is, they honest to goodness have no idea they're doing it. They don't realize it, and it drives me bananas. I can handle like loud noise. I'm a homeschool mom of 6 kids. Like, I can handle kids running through the house and screaming and like that's no problem. But it's those little just like type annoying noises that drive me insane. So that would be my biggest pet peeve, probably. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and getting a little peek into our lives and some of the funny things that have happened to us. I hope it's given you a little bit of a laugh. Ironically, I will tell you, I filmed this video actually a couple weeks ago, and I answered the question about 3 things that you would want when you were if you were stranded. And then this past weekend, we did end up stranded, and our car ended up breaking down, and I ended up stranded with all the kids. And guess what? I had my 3 things, guys. I had my food, I had my sketchbooks, I had my phone, and we weathered it very well. So just so you know, that works. Guys, will check out my channel, will subscribe, give it a big thumbs up if you like this video, and be sure to stick around because all in the month of March, we are going to be talking homeschooling stuff, more homeschooling reviews, homeschool tips and tricks for different curriculum, and fun videos like this. So I can't wait to see you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.